Hello everyone, this is Xander and I'm back with Epic Flail episode 238, going out with Yugoslavia. And you know what, this might take a while, so I'm just going to do a little bit of something while, wait for the game. Alright. And we'll wait for that game. Find a game for me. Let's play a little bit of Dwarf Fortress. Alright, let's load up my fortress. Might take a bit. There we go. Alright, what was I doing? Got some trees. Got a lovely fortress. It's not really that good because I'm awful at this game, but who cares? It's all about having fun, right? How goes my fortress wall building? Lovely. So yeah, there you go. Not really much to see above ground. It's mostly just an open field with a bunch of trees and a river. And a small hill that I built my fortress into. Ooh, masterpiece gold earring. That's nice. And there might be some bodies in my moat. There might be. Don't worry, I carved memorials for them so they don't get angry. Yeah, digging through here is fun because it's basically all aquifer. So my digging options were quite limited. Apparently I'm out of bismuth bronze. That's lovely. Yeah. Unfortunately, this particular map that I'm on does not have a lot of iron ores on it, nor does it have any flux zones. That's really making steel production quite obnoxious. The only iron ore I found was basically in this area. There was some hematite, I do believe. Yeah, hematite. Not a whole lot of it. So yeah, that's lovely. Aside from that, this is a fun cavern because yeah, I breached the this fortress was fun. I breached the caverns fairly early on, so I had to wall myself off from that. And I also found a magma tube, so I could set up some magma forges. Of course, my fortress does have a quite awful layout. Doesn't quite have a centralized staircase, but it's pretty close to that. So yeah, if that staircase goes, the fortress goes. Oh, ooh, the mayor has mandated the construction of certain goods. Let me guess, bucklers. No, he wants rings. Well, I can make some rings. Open up my manager, I actually have gold rings queued up already. Alright, that works. They'll just be certain. What kind of ring do I want? Let's do silver. Ring. 5 of those. And then eventually my manager will get on that. Don't have a whole lot of idlers right now. I have 200 citizens. Of course, a bunch of them are some bards and poets that wanted to join my fortress so they can amuse me. Got a lot of axe lords, which I guess is nice. And a lot of just farm-related guys here. Yeah. as well. I don't really do much exploring of the caverns myself, however I do have a bunch of like monster slayers who have joined my fortress, who do wander about the caverns. So I guess that's nice. Gives me a little bit of forewarning if any creepies come through it. Because there is some evidence that there are some nasties down here. Like, what does he have? Yeah, some giant alm blood. And over here, it's some more giant alm blood and some troglodyte blood. That's lovely. And there's the occasional giant rat or giant mole that wanders around. So far, the giant moles haven't been too much of an issue. They've mostly been generally one of them would be wandering around in this area on the left. And yeah, some giant rats wandered in once, but yeah, it wasn't much of a problem. My militia down here took care of that. But yeah, there's that. Also do have my tavern set up. Right here, the one that's full of people. Might need to expand it, I don't know. So far they're happy, and then also yeah, have rooms for the inn-goers, so they can, temporary guests can stay. Or permanent guests, depending on what they are. And the rest is just my dormitory here. In other fortresses I've basically built these exact same rooms, except I put walled them off, put a door. Yeah, stop doing that after vampires, or a vampire, noms some people. Of course, I then locked up that vampire in a sealed off room. Like, walled him off. So technically that fortress never died. Technically. Now what's this guy up to? Who's this fellow? Elite Marksdorf. Oh, this is hell. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. My dwarves seem to be happy. A lot of junk lying around I need to get rid of. Take the load off my computer. Oh, what am I trying to make? Should probably, cancel that. Make sure I don't have that queued up, because I just don't want that spamming things at me. Seems fine. So yeah, I'll just pop on down to my Megm forges. Let's see what they have queued up. Alright, yeah. Business bronze has been cancelled completely. It's really not a very efficient layout because everything's done like horizontally, and that can take a while for dwarves to move between, say, the resource stockpiles around here, or the wood burning and forges or smelters here, and then all the way over here where the actual forges are. It can take a while. That's why if you're doing like vertical stacking of things, it's often a good idea. But I'm not that. I don't have the foresight to do that when I did this fortress. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. See if progress has been made on the wall. Let's keep building it higher and higher. It's really not a good layout. Not a good setup. Yeah, it's mostly complete. Probably gonna build it a little bit higher up. A couple more Z levels. And who do I have idling right now? Oh, so one of my mechanic type people. Yeah, pump operator. Probably my poets, yeah. Some bards don't have anything to do. I have a decent amount of livestock. Might need to cull the herd a little bit. Have a lot of dogs. And then, yeah, some others. Some wild animals. Oh yeah, there's a giant mole kicking around somewhere in the caverns. Oh yeah, there's also a Gorlak. Just sits on a giant mushroom and doesn't do anything all day. I'm fine with that. I'm sealed off from it for the most part, so I don't really have to worry about it. Ooh, have a new baby yak. That's lovely. How are my stocks looking? Kitchen, got a lot of alfalfa. A lot of sweet pods. Seeds. Yeah, a decent amount of seeds. Don't know if I can use all of them. Oh, drinks. I got a fair amount of drink. And meat, fish, other. Seems pretty good. A lot of miscellaneous things. There's not a lot of actual animals to hunt in my biome. It's mostly just giant ravens, which my hunters don't really go after. And the occasional echidna will wander around and get massacred. That being said, there's a lot of plants for me to gather. So that, up to this farm finally get constructed. Yay. What do I want? So let's see. The spring. I like strawberries. And then what else? So summer can be wild carrots, sure. C can be... Let's get leeks. Just kind of randomly grabbing things. In the winter... Strawberries. And I should set up a new farm plot. I'd rather have them inside my walls where they won't get wrecked by trolls and things, but... I don't know. A lot of things in the way. What are those? Just wrong one. Apple tree. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine building over that. Let's resize that a bit. There we go. And eventually some sort of farmer will go and take care of that for me. Might take him a while though. It always usually does. I wonder if I should maybe build a low wall around my farms. Axe sword is grown attached to a bismuth bronze shield. Okay. I ain't got no problems with that. Yeah, this is a quote-unquote good biome, so I have a bunch of this stuff. The bubble bulb. Of course, I'm not down near that part of the map, so... yeah. What else do I got? Yeah. All my poor guys who fell into the moat. They got a little bit overexcited when a goblin trade caravan showed up. So, you know, they're trading some stuff on top of the wall and they slipped and fell in, unfortunately. Aside from that, got so much empty space. Yeah, with this room here, with the trench dug around the side of it, I was planning on turning this into a like a catapult training range, so I can train up some siege engineers. That might be useful. Might be. Yeah, a lot of gold on this map. Native gold, some native silver, some native copper. There's also a lot of tetrahedrite. And I think, not galena, I think, oh, what was it? I think there's also native silver. Yeah, galena. So basically, I'm not wanting for copper, silver, and lead. Or gold. Unfortunately, that's not iron. And there's no flexstone for me to turn it into steel. Oh, some masterpiece pigtail cloth. That's just what I need. Yeah, the first few levels of my fortress are hideous because there's no stone for me to actually dig into, so it's all in clay and loam and whatnot. And it's just way too much effort for me to make it look pretty. Has the mandate been... Okay, so one ring's being made. Yeah, not a whole lot to do right now. I probably could be expanding my fortress or something like that. Speaking of which... Stocks... How are my blocks looking? Pitch blend. Of course, the question is how many of those are currently do I actually have, and how many of those are in the walls? In which walls have all been put up. Delightful. Let's get capital C for construct, and I want a up down stair. Let's do that. Go up. What do I have for blocks? Pyrolusite. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Brimstone. Don't think I want to use that either. Stibnite. Andesite. And let's do that again over here. Oh. Here we go. Sure, Lunite. Or is that one of my magma resistant stones? I think it is. Don't really need that on an exterior wall, but hey, you never know. It's pretty much. It just mirrors the sound kind of loud. There we go. Much better. And since I no longer have people building the wall, there's a bunch of idlers. Also been working on and off on a trap tunnel. Not very well laid out. Connected through here. There you go. I was debating using just a simple door that I just lock and unlock, but the problem is that a building destroyer will destroy the door and get out of the trap tunnel. In theory, at least. Of course, the fact that I decided to build the trap tunnel too wide does mean that I have more real estate that I potentially have to deal with the enemy crossing through. Or, I mean, you know, just make a delightful trip for the goblin traders to go through, you know. I love goblin trade caravans. They're such nice people. They bring lots of iron and whatnot. Some alright clothing. They're a bit heavy on the copper stuff, though, and I'm not overly fond of copper stuff. Too much copper. Yeah. Definitely need to put more traps in it, though. Oh, somebody became a peasant. Lovely. That's just what I need is more peasants. What's this guy's name? Vabok Vuzdikis. Yeah, that's a lovely name. Yeah, I have a couple of legendary dwarven children because they got struck by strange moods. So they built some fun, fancy things. Oh, a human crossbowman's visiting. Lovely. Oh, more masterpiece pigtail cloth. Lovely. Which reminds me, I need more cloth bags. There we go. Let's do 10, I guess. I don't know. That's for my brewing. Get some of that. Very nice. Yeah, right now my metalsmiths aren't really doing a lot of weapon forging. I have a lot of weapons. A lot of them aren't very good though, because I know I'm pretty heavily relying on a lot of bronze. Then again, even bronze can be annoying for me to do because I don't have any tin. That means it's just delightful. But hey, I have a lot of gold and silver, so I really just trade. I trade that. I make things out of gold and silver and trade it. Don't really think I did my moat very well. Like, it sort of works, but it's just like, it's just kind of meh. As well, I didn't have the foresight when I built the fortifications to add it, to really make any provisions to add a, whatchamacallit, a blocking device for them. Because what you can do is you can basically like put a drawbridge up around it. And so if the enemy has their own marksmen shooting at you, you can just raise the drawbridge and protect your own guys behind the fortifications. It'll be pretty handy. Which reminds me, I want more fortifications. Okay, Vebok became a wrestler. Okay, so one of my militiadors is just having trouble making up their mind, I guess. It happens. Need some water. And yeah, what else do I have to look at? Maybe I should dig a bit more. Go deeper. What do I have down here? Some gabbro and native gold. Lovely. Let's see if there's anything lovely down here for me to find. Oh, sorry, reminds me, I never set up a captain of the guard. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need justice in my fortress. Nothing bad ever happens. Right? Yeah, it's not a lot of, like, really not the most exciting fortress. Like, I get the occasional goblin siege, which I really do not seem to be that frequent. Kind of disappointing. Aside from that, I don't know. Oh yeah, right, I have a dead fisherman there. He like literally just like walked into the water, like, or fell in. I'm not quite sure what he did, but yeah, he just fell in and drowned. And then, yeah, this is a dead child up here. This one was entirely my fault. Basically, during the winter, the water freezes over, and I forgot to set it so that, you know, my dwarves avoid the ice. So the kid was just outside the fort, sitting on the ice, you know, playing on the ice with a toy, and then fell in when it melted underneath them. Because of course it did. As such, I then, you know, restricted all water pathing, so they don't walk onto the ice and then drown when it melts underneath them. But yeah. I feel like I should make more beds. I don't know why. 20 beds. That'll be good. And how's the mandate going? Is it still one left? Yeah. Never filled the hammer and kept in the guard positions. Maybe I should start laying out space for that. Where can I put that? Preferably somewhere where don't have to worry about shenanigans occurring. And does it really matter though? It probably does. As any person who's actually good at Dwarf Fortress can tell you, everything you do matters. But hey, it's all about having fun in the end, right? But yeah. What is this? Blue garnets, sure. I'll harvest some blue garnets. What do I want this room to look like? Well, Captain of the Guard does have a couple things, a couple requirements. Going to need. Oh, don't like that. Also, don't want to do that either. There's a couple of requirements. Needs a bedroom, if I recall correctly. Not a particularly nice bedroom or anything, but it does need a bedroom. And also needs a office. So this can be the office here. It's way too big. Or bigger than necessary. I do believe he needs some sort of dining room. Also should be a bit nicer. And he also needs a bedroom. There we go. Then as for the rest of the guard, they have the little training room there if I decide to actually get them training. And then I'm going to need a jail. Let's do it. Yeah, sure. 3 wide corridor. And the rooms are actually going to be not tiny. Or that's too big. Because basically Dwarven Justice is a bit of a shit show. And so to prevent some noblemen from getting pissy about some sort of craft dwarf not making something that I don't want made, or can't be made, I'll make them relatively nice rooms. And of course, if I get a vampire, I can also throw him in here, providing I can catch him. And then if I do catch a vampire, I'll probably just seal them off. You know, they'll get thrown in one of these cells, and then I'll just wall it off. Kind of what I do. I'll lock the door so no one goes in or out, and then wall them off. Solves all my problems. Trust me. Okay. It'll be fine. I don't need to worry about the red stuff, right? I wonder if I ever remembered to build an ammo stockpile where my marked dwarves are. Yes, I did. Lovely. And that's been built. Alright. And then here's the tedious part. Not really tedious, though. Sure, let's use my andesite. This wall, this outer wall that I'm building here is just an absolute patchwork of different stone. Sure, let's use microcline. That way it's just a nice light blue color. Some phyllite, so it's just a plain gray, if I call that correctly. Go! Kinda want to save my lunite because that is a magma resistant stone. In case I need to do some building near magma. Boiling hot magma. Is that all my blocks? What is stibnite? Whatever. Who cares? I don't. It's only a matter. Oh, there you go. I can build my wall out of soap. I should totally do that. I should build walls out of soap. Ah, whatever. I use my illuminite. Oh. And then I'll leave them to that. And what else? What else? Maybe build carve some more fortifications in my wall. I don't know. Could be fun. Trap. Let's do a weapon trap. I just want to see what I have for weapons available. A lot of random things. I hope to have some actual weapon trap weapons. What is... Oh, that's a legendary weapon, right? Or masterpiece weapon, whatever it is. An artifact. Don't want to use any of those, though, because I have... Sure, let's do some large menacing spikes. And a couple of serrated discs. There we go. Done selecting. It's not a very good weapons or trap corridor. I mean, specially designed entry hall for honored guests from goblin caravans. There we go. That's the appropriate terminology. Oh, that's what that is. It is a water buffalo bone pick. I forgot about that. I forgot that was made. A bone pick. And I struck tanzanite. Oh boy. Is that over here, I presume? Yeah. Oh look, galena and cobalt. So much cobalt, such a useless stone. Sure, it's a nice blue color, but it's heavy and useless. I guess that means it might be good in a catapult. Like, I guess. Nice pink color, that tanzanite. Too bad I can't remember half of the different things in this game. Or the different, like, ores and gems and stone. Oh, copper crossbows have been completed. Probably don't need any more after this, but you never know. And yep, all the rings have been done, which is nice. Alright. Oh, Masterpiece Gold Earring. Delightful. Oh, a Hammer Dwarf is visiting. Delightful. How many guests do I have now? 72. Or, not 72. Well, 72 others, many of whom are guests. Oh yeah, including some goblin bards, I do believe. Or poets, dancers, something like that. Yeah, there you go. A couple of goblin dancers. Yeah, sure, I'm fine with that. Totally not spies or something, I don't know. Yeah, the fact that I have this, this really large stockpile here basically means this corridor right here is almost useless because the doors just don't use it. Is, shortest path possible. But yeah, whatever, makes sense. I don't really care. I'm just doing it for the aesthetics. Oh yeah, there's the Gorlak I mentioned earlier. Just chilling by a mushroom. That's all he's doing. Or she, whatever it is. It's a she. Considering the fact that my Magma Forge area is open on top, it doesn't mean that creatures can potentially get in through there and come down through that corridor as well. And then they get to... Oh, there you go. They get to here, they have two paths to go. One leads them to some militia. The other one, completely unguarded, gets into the caverns here. So I think I might want to maybe take care of that somehow. Would be pretty easy, though. All I have to do is, wall that off and just dig a corridor down through here. Do that, and I still have access to this area here. And, and it's going to be guarded. Which works for me. So much empty space. Basically, a lot of the big reason why I have so many big empty rooms here is because I was digging out a room. Can't remember what it was for off the top of my head. Basically, I was just digging out this room here, and I found hematite. And I'm like, oh, I want that. So I just dug a lot of it out. A bunch of rooms. Oh yeah, and I accidentally loaded a crossbow into, or is it or just a bow? I loaded some sort of bow into one of my weapon traps, and my engineers are freaking out because apparently there's no ammunition for it. C'est la vie. And what is being banned? Export of bucklers prohibited. Why is this guy so obsessed with bucklers? Yep. How's my wood stockpile looking? That one's good, that one's good. That one's good. So yeah, I have a decent bit of wood. Oh, this room's almost done being carved out. Just want to smooth this bit. And I want some doors. Sure, microcline door. Ah, one can be diorite. Who needs matching doors? Alright. Do I have any bookcases right now? No, I do not. Bookcase. I think I'll do a wooden bookcase. Get... What's a good number of bookcases? I'll do 10. 10 bookcases. And then BT. Table. Chair or throne. Sure. Who needs matching things? How many statues do I have? What is the one for statue? Slab. It's like I haven't played this in a while. It is S. I have a fair number of statues. That's nice. Anyway, bed. And what else? Oh yeah. And then I can get more tables in here. And some chairs. Very nice. Probably should have made the dining room a bit bigger, but who cares? The captain of guard probably cares, but he doesn't get an opinion on this matter. So basically my plan with the jail cells is that I'm going to, put the chain in them. I'm also going to put a stockpile of food and drink by them. That way they don't get too upset if the wrong guy gets thrown in prison. In theory, at least. Oh no, a glassmaker's been stung by a honeybee. This is right fungi wood. A lot of stuff up there. Do I still have guys wandering around the caverns? Probably. Oh, masterpiece gold amulet. I can sell that. Lots of vendor trash. What is just sitting in my wood stockpile here? Some copper nuggets. Lovely. So I don't really bother to clean up all the random junk I leave lying around. Yeah, there's a reason why there's this random hole in the ground. Originally when I embarked, I was kind of in this area right here. And I wanted to build my stuff over here. So, yeah. And I'm instead of being smart and just building this bridge, this wooden bridge right here, right off the bat, because trees everywhere, I could just build things out of it. I decided, you know what, I'll be clever and dig a hole underground to try and get over here. Yeah, it's all It's all aquifer. It's all... You can't dig anywhere without flooding. Everything suddenly becomes water. But yeah, but that being said, it's all hunky-dory now. Got lots of drawbridges that I don't remember where the levers are for. Sort of, but not really. They're all down here. But I couldn't. If only I can remember what they were for. I'm just joking. This one does the inside drawbridge. This one does the one on the outer wall. So this is one that directly leads into the fortress. This one is the one that leads to the wall. This one is connected to all the drawbridges that are just on the river. And then this one is for these to control the trap. The trap corridor. Or I mean the luxury entry corridor for goblins. No, I just can't remember which one does what. I didn't even bother to color code them. That would have been smart. You know, orthoclase lever for orthoclase door or something like that. That's too smart for me, though. And you know what? I can just pull a random lever. It's not like it's going to get in the way much. Hopefully. Pull the lever. Oh god. And then occasionally I randomly get a bunch of notifications from YouTube all at once. For very delayed. Lever has been pulled. What did that affect? Oh, I was mistaken. That was the... I got my levers backwards. Brilliant. That's what happens when you don't play the game for a while. You forget what all your things do. Alright, so that orthoclase lever. So yeah. There we go. Inside drawbridge, outside drawbridge. Oh, river bridges. And then this is the inner and outer. The entry and exit doors for the luxury corridor. Actually, what do I know? Pretty sure this is the outside one. So that's pulled. Somebody's gonna pull that lever eventually. Hey, it's been pulled, alright. What is it connected to? There we go. It affected that one. So yeah. So the lever on the right does the door. That's the drawbridge. That's kind of on the right. I can dig it. I have a lot of idlers now. That is, wow. What are they idling about? Oh, this is built. But what are they? Oh my god, there's so many bone carvers. Or, not really so many. I just have 2 legendary bone carvers because, they got struck by Fey moods. Leatherworker, glassmaker, clothier. Sounds like I need to do. Well, I don't really do anything with glass. That being said, leather. What do I want made from leather? Water skin. Yeah, let's do a water skin. Let's get like 10 of those. I have a lot of leather. Cute. Cloth. Robes. Let's do robes. And socks. Let's get some socks. Oop. Right, you can make adamantine socks. That's like cotton candy socks. Let's do cloth. And silk. You know. And let's continue with the floor. Oh, excuse me. Cobalite, there you go. Nice heavy stone. That's going to take forever to get there. I can dig it. Somebody should be pulling a lever. I queued up the order on it, right? Yeah, pull the lever. Somebody's on it, don't you worry. That room is very full of furniture. Anyway, how's it going here? Very nice. You know what, let's smooth this whole section. I should also make sure I have chain. What's some material I have a lot of? What am I looking for? Don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Bars. That's what I want. Bars. I have a lot of iron, some gold, I have some silver, a lot of copper. I have some zinc, a little bit of steel. I have a little bit of tin. Some soap. Some coughing. I'll do zinc chain? I don't know. Is that a bad idea? Actually, how much chain do I need? I'll start with 8. Alright. Alright, so 4. Okay. That's some nice masterpieces right there. That should do well next time I need to trade for stuff. Let's gather some more plants. Gathering plants is fun. It's a very inefficient way of getting food and other materials. But hey, it helps supplement farming, I guess. Oh, what else is there? course I'll have to see if I'm trying to set up something for Captain of the Guard. I do have to actually find someone who's suitable for Captain of the Guard. My broker. Probably someone extraneous, so I don't really need elsewhere. I could totally get like a glassmaker to do that. Maybe a bookbinder, you know, somebody random like that. Just want to get their basic stuff set up first. Alright, so some random child is just eating on that table, of course. You know, all the basics are set up. Captain of the Guard. Where's that glassmaker at? Ah, there you go, here's a glassmaker. So what do you require in office, quarters, dining room, chest, cabinet, weapon racks, armor stand? Alright. Well, first things first. Make throne room or study. Sign. Captain of the Guard. And then make dining room. Sign. There we go. Sign. Captain of the Guard. Make bedroom. Sign. Captain of the Guard. And then I need chest, cabinet, weapon rack, armor stand. Alright. Cabinet. And just like cabinet. And it needs weapon rack and an armor stand. Where can I put them? Don't really have a lot of room to put them anyway. Very nice, very nice. So now I just need his office to be fancy. Well, once they finish engraving the floor and walls, I can probably just slap a couple statues down. That'll do well. Yeah, it looks like they're working on it right now. Good, good. Anyway, now goes work on the wall. Yeah, it's going. Alright, let's get some doors down here. Really don't care what the doors are made out of. Who needs aesthetics? Brimstone, that's lovely. Stockpile. Let's do custom. Alright, so let's forbid that. Forbid. There we go. And I want custom. Oh wait, don't want that. Remove. Alright. Custom, and then forbid. Permit. Forbid. Of course, there's stone in the way, but that will be moved eventually, I do believe. Or not, you never know. No, I don't think I have any restraints built. Or maybe I do. I have a zinc chain. Lovely. Oh. The worker cancels construct building, resting injury. Oh. Okay. What happened? Ability to stand lost, ability to grasp someone impaired. What happened? Just fighting. Why is he fighting? Why is Captain of the Guard punching a leather worker? Oh dear, is there some justice thing I forgot about? Yep, leather. Oh, it's probably some sort of production order that got violated, and then since I made the captain of the guard before there was a jail, he decided to go punch out a leather worker. Lovely. This is why I hate nobility. That's not gonna go well. I now realize a mistake I made when I designated this. It's kind of hard for these guys to dig if they don't have stairs to get to it. There we go. I'm a genius. Alright, BS. Statue. Alright. Well, someone take care of those statues eventually. Diagnosis requests. Crutch required. Geesh, how bad we get beaten by the guy. Dwarven justice, it's a thing. Well. That's my bad. I take full responsibility for that. Do I have a doctor in the house? I should. Where is my doctor? Or my diagnostician? Okay, Chief Medical Dwarf. He's busy preparing a fine meal. Well, I'm gonna take care of that. I don't need you to be making cheese. I don't need you to be cooking. He does have other things though, right? I have him set to do everything. Oh, that's not going to end poorly whatsoever. There we go. Used by justice. What is sitting there? A persimmon wood barrel. Yeah, okay. Must be for the drink or whatever. I can dig it. Such a massive void of stuff there. Alright. Such a terrible layout. But who cares? Just gonna use that. I don't know what it is. It could be absolutely horrible building material. Just want it out of there. Is my leather worker being helped yet? And Chief Medical Dwarf is still preparing to find a meal. Of course. Of course. This way, making sure you have proper labor set is a good idea. Did any of those bookcases get built yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. Guess just working on the beds for now. Which is fair enough, I guess. Yeah, note to self. Make sure you have their jail set up before you get the captain of the guard going. Otherwise, he will beat the crap out of a random leather worker. Or she. Don't know what gender my captain of the guard is. Doesn't really matter for gameplay terms. Well, except for the fact that female dwarves occasionally pop out a baby. How many babies/children do I even have right now? A bunch. However, most of my fortress members are productive members of society by the looks of it. Who is that? It's a poet. He's just fishing. Oh, okay, Captain of the Guard is fine with his office. But yeah, there you go. That guy's now in the hospital. Very nice, very nice. Got a little messed up. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm Xanator, and I hope you guys have a wonderful April 1st. Happy April Fools.